Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Friday, 18th March, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, GSS basketball team presents the coach, and in our feature for this evening, CPS Sports Meet in Focus. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
As Premier of Nevis, I'm delighted to welcome you to Nevis. COVID-19 has transformed our lives. It has created great distress for us. But our people, particularly our frontline health workers, have responded well. As a consequence, St. Kitts and Nevis, and more specifically the island of Nevis, is now COVID-free. We are delighted that we have achieved that status, but we recognize that COVID and its nature might mean that we may get cases in the future. I can assure you that we are ready, that our healthcare sector has been prepared, that our people have been trained, those in our tourism sector, those on the front lines have been made ready, so that whatever eventualities may arise, we as an island are able to deal with it. We are emphasizing the safety of our island, that we are safe to visit, and that we welcome you to enjoy all that Nevis has to offer. So we welcome you home, we welcome you to Nevis, and we trust and hope that you will have an enjoyable stay here with us.
Well, I'm back, and we start with cricket. This is officially the World Cup of thrillers. In the latest installment, Bangladesh came within touching distance of a famous second win, only for their hearts to be crushed by Afi Fletcher and Hayley Matthews, who ripped through the batting lineup to take 7 wickets. Then with 5 runs needed off 4 balls, Stephanie Taylor hammered the final blow as she dismissed number 11 Trishna. At the other end, Akhtar, who backed herself to take the game deep and pull off the late heist, could barely hold back her emotions. Summary scores: West Indies women 140 for 9, Shemaine Campbell 53 not out, Salman she got 2 for 23, Akhtar 2 for 23. Beat Bangladesh women 136 all out, Nigar Sultana 25, Huck 23, Salma 23. Matthews bagged 4 for 15 from her 10 overs. Fletcher 3 for 29 and Taylor 3 for 20. West Indies winning by 4 runs. Stephanie Taylor that was Hayley Matthews, the woman of the match. Meanwhile, it was another tough day at the office for the Windies team in the second test match versus England in Barbados. Day 2 saw the Englishmen get into an imposing 507 for 9 declared, with Root getting 153 and Ben Stokes looking more like his old self in slamming 120. However, towards the end of the day, the home team was staging a fight back of sorts on 71 for 1. Summarized scores: West Indies 71 for 1, Sharma Brooks 31 not out, Craig Bradway 28 not out. Trail England 507 for 9 declared, Root 153, Stokes 120, Lawrence 91. And so the Windies team at the end of day 2 trailing by 436 runs. Now to basketball. During the Gingerland Secondary School sports meet held on Thursday, 17 March, members of the school's basketball team made a monetary contribution to their ailing, long-standing coach, Mr. Evroy Libert. Let's take in this.
Good evening. We would like to make a special presentation. And I'm going to get the boys from the basketball team to do so.
Good afternoon. As a part of the Jilani Secondary School,
can you please report under the call on time?
we'd like to present this token of appreciation to Mr. Everett Libert for being our basketball coach for several years.
Alright, so we are calling Mr. Everett Libert. And we really have been appreciating him coaching the basketball team. He doesn't just coach them on the field. He spoke to them, or he speaks to them about morals and values, and he insists that academics is part of it. They cannot skip sporting activities, they have to do their schoolwork. He checked up to make sure that these things are happening, and at this point in time, we really want to give back, so we're giving a small token of appreciation.
Now to football, we have some updates from the SKNFA. We're taking these 2 reports from Andre Huey.
The St. Kitts and Nevis Football Association and La Liga club Cadiz CF announced a partnership on Thursday that will see young players from St. Kitts and Nevis getting professional and developmental opportunities at the club. The announcement was made at a brief press conference Thursday, which was broadcast live on the SKNFA Facebook page from the Royal St. Kitts Hotel conference room. President of the SKNFA, Atiba Harris, and International Director of Football on Cadiz, Enrique Martinez Perez, signed the agreement at the press conference. Also present at the signing was First Vice President of the SKNFA, Sean White, who was also head of the SKNFA Marketing Committee. Mr. Harris said this development is significant in providing opportunities for local players who desire to pursue a professional pathway in football.
I think the dream for many of our players is either to go to college or become professional footballers. So to formulate this agreement with Cadiz Football Club, a La Liga club, we all watch Spanish football on TV, so now to make it real, it's a realistic opportunity for our young players to have a pathway, a standardized pathway to go on and become and chase their dreams and become the next professional footballer or many professional footballers in years to come and help raise the standard here in St. Kitts and Nevis.
Meanwhile, Mr. Martinez Perez explained that this agreement will bring players from St. Kitts and Nevis to Cadiz to give them a professional opportunity.
This agreement is basically to bring players from here to Cadiz to play in Cadiz and to give them an opportunity to be a professional players in Spain, in Europe, or in the rest of the world. So we will try to develop all the talent that they have here, and we think they will do for sure, and they will have the opportunity in our club in Cadiz to develop all their skills.
Incidentally, Cadiz was the first professional club that Atiba Harris played for when he was just 18 years old. Founded in 1910, Cadiz competes in the La Liga, the Spanish top flight, and its home stadium has a seating capacity of over 20,000. St. Kitts and Nevis international goalkeeper Jilani Archibald was the hero for his club Berkakara in Malta, as the towering goalkeeper came off the bench at the end of extra time to help them overcome Mostar 3-1 on penalties to reach the FA Trophy quarterfinals on Tuesday. The Times of Malta newspaper hailed the St. Kitts Nevis international as the player that helped the team to a deserved victory, as they held the upper hand for much of the match. Archibald took centre stage when he saved 2 penalties to help his team fend off Mostar's resistance. The report said Archibald, who came on a minute from time, was Berkakara hero, as he saved Rafael Morisco and Will Duncan's penalties after Johan Benziza fired wide, giving Berkakara a 3-1 victory in the shootout. Jilani Archibald has been playing as the St. Kitts Nevis international first-choice goalkeeper for several years, including the World Cup qualifiers in 2021. He has been playing in the Maltese League since 2021 for Santa Lucia and was recently signed on a loan by Berkakara until the end of the season.
Thank you so much, Andre. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
I am Kevin Barrett, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education. The census data has helped us in planning and providing the best education for our children from early childhood upwards. Over the past years, we have introduced a number of projects that have enhanced our education product on the island. These include the expansion of the Gingerland Preschool, additional classrooms at the Ivor Walters Primary School, the Gingerland Secondary School, the Charleston Secondary School, and upgrades at all of our other schools. We have used the census data as well in our budgeting in areas such as early childhood education, special education, our school meals program, and some of our after-school programs. These projects and programs are clear indicators that the census data is indeed useful in helping us to improve the quality of education that we offer our children. It's me, you, us, 2021 census. #Be counted.
Well, I'm back, and tonight athletics is in the spotlight. Some of the pundits are saying that arguably this one is the best sports meet for the athletic term thus far. Reference here being made to the Charlestown Primary School sports meet held at the Nevis Athletic Stadium on Wednesday, 16 March. The distinguished patrons were former track stars at the school, Miss Shaquila Pemberton and Mr. Delvon Clark. The afternoon was filled with very competitive and intense races in the 400, 1500, 800, 200, 80, and 100 meters, along with the very exciting relays in the 4x1 and 4x400 meters. The huge crowd was highly entertained. What with the twins making repeated statements on the track, along with their saluting antics and unique celebrations, and of course the indomitable Bolo, who was ultimately the crowd favorite, even if he did not secure a gold medal. Commendations must also be given to commentators Rudy Brown and Danny Williams, who kept the crowd on their toes throughout. When the dust settled, Blue House stormed away as champs with around 300 points. Second was Greenhouse with 289 points, and third was Red House with 253 points. So we say congratulations to the Blue House, massive. We go now to the Charlestown Primary School Sports held at the Mondo Track on Wednesday.
Mr. Delvon Clark and Ms. Shaquila Pemberton. We will now take the march pass for Red House. They are followed by Green, and then we will have Blue House.
I don't know why I put it here. That she saw what the audience, what she the man does go. You want to get bad. You know, so you saw video? No. I know. I'm the rest yeah, do it. The music ain't coming here. And mother. Maybe don't do the first one first. Good afternoon.
I'm here with the two patrons for the Charleston Primary School Sports Meet. Today is, of course, the 16th of March. I have on my left, maybe I can't pronounce the name properly, so tell us the name again.
Shakila Pemberton.
Now, Shakila, tell us a little bit about days.
Mostly the sprints, 100, 200, and the relays.
I think so. All right. And which house were you a part of?
Greenhouse.
So could I safely say that you're rooting for Green today?
I'm rooting for all of them.
Are you a lawyer by profession? Okay then. All right. I'm with Delvin Clark. He is the other patron. Delvin, congratulations. What were your featured races at CPS?
In the young.
Was there a reason for that? You mean that you got slow as you got older?
Successful.
Very successful. You have a lot of records left here?
Well, in high school and in inter high school and that thing.
So at primary level, those were broken?
Yes. Those gone.
Which house were you part of?
I was a part of the Blue House.
So are we saying that Blue House will win today?
Well, I will like if Blue House do well, but you know, as the patron, I'm just rooting for everyone to have a successful day today.
Well, I want both of you to have a very enjoyable day today. Enjoy the moment and have a sports meet.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And somebody gonna have to mitigate.
Here he comes, and he comes down the stretch for the final time. He has the crowd. He is running. He is going for the record for the last man, and he is it. Oh, what a rush! What a rush! What a...
And they're off. It's the first of the 100 meters, and this is the... This looks like red and blue, green out front. Well, she looks over her shoulders. So it's red on the inside, blue on the outside. It's blue takes gold, red takes silver, green takes gold, red takes silver, and the blue takes the bronze.
And they're off. It's the boys are off. As they make their way down, blue on the inside, in between their blue and red, green on the inside as well. As they come down, the blue is looking good on the outside. In lane number 8, as they come down here, looking good. Blue and green, green and blue. Blue is going to take the gold. Blue takes gold, green takes silver, and red takes the bronze. Stop them, you know they always want more. They always want more, stop them.
Side.
On your mark.
And they're off. It's a good gun for the 100 meters, and it's the class 5 girls. This 100 meters, it looks like blue, it looks like red and green. So it's blue takes gold, the red takes silver, and the green takes the bronze. For
Yeah, Desire Skeet, the record holder, 16.14, 2016. As they come down here, the boys are coming down. On the outside is blue, on the inside is green, and in between is another green and a red. As they come down there, green is looking good, blue is looking good. As they come down, it looks like blue takes the goal, blue takes gold, green takes silver, and there's pandemonium in the crowd. Well, blue needs something like 14 or 15 to steal the cookie here. And they're doing well. Well done by the youngster of blue. And he don't even go on the tracks. If he gets tracks,
But that's our package for this evening and indeed for the week. I am Curtis Morton reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night and a tremendous weekend.